Big Bacon. Greetings everybody and welcome once again to Big Bacon's Collection. Today we will be reviewing the Star Wars Black Series from the Galaxy Packaging Mandalorian line, figure number 12, Koska Reeves. This figure is based off of the appearance in the Mandalorian Season 2 episode, The Heiress. The character is portrayed by wrestling superstar Sasha Banks. So keeping that in mind when we do the close-ups, we'll figure out just how close they got. So, without any further ado, what do you say we jump into the figure and the accessories first? So the figure comes with the traditional Mandalorian blaster that it seems like all Mandalorian figures come with. This one is done in the silver plastic, but it does have some nice brown coloration for the handle. We have the Mandalorian jetpack, also done in that silvery plastic, but this one does have some blue highlighting, or some blue points on it, I should say. Comes with a single peg to attach to the back of the figure. All in all, I like it. And lastly, the helmet. Helmet does come with a movable rangefinder. It's got the feminine style cutout for the eye slit, painted in a three-tone blue. But what I love is this discoloration, this weathering. You've got all this battle damage and dirt on it, at least on the front of it. Let's move on now and take a closer look at the figure. So as far as the face sculpt and the coloration, I mean, I like it. It looks like her. I'm not going to say it's dead on. Unfortunately, with a lot of these face print figures, they get this really glossy look on their face. The hair is also really glossy, but it's done in this very intricate pattern, really nicely detailed. Even has a silver clasp for the ponytail. The armor itself is the same blue base color as the helmet, over this grayish bodysuit. And as with the helmet, a lot of it has this dirty, rusty, highly dinged up appearance to it. Has a nice leather belt that looks too new to match the weathering of everything else. But because of the color of it, it's got that plastic look to it. You know what I mean? Thigh plate set on the outside. Knee guards also painted well. The shin guards still highly detailed. And the boots have this two-tone coloration to it. Got a darker color up here and a lighter color actually down here on the boot itself. So, and that's the front of the figure, and then you turn it over and brand new, perfect armor. So I wish some of the detailing had been carried over around the back, but, you know, it is a $20 figure at the time, so you kind of get what you pay for. That being said, let's go ahead and take a look at the articulation. So the head is actually on a double dumbbell. There's one up in the head, and then there's one at the base of the neck. So looking up, because of the ponytail, yeah, she can look up, but the moment you let go, she's looking back down. Coming forward, A little bit of forward lean. Great rotation. And tilt for days, but the head itself seems kind of loose on this ball joint. Shoulder, this armor fitting here is high enough so that the actual shoulder pad goes up into the mold, which means no hampered articulation. You got almost 90 degrees coming up, full rotation, no kind of bicep cut. You do have a single jointed elbow that comes up beyond 90, and that's where you get your rotation point, is also at the elbow. Love the look of that gauntlet. Anyways, the hand itself does rotate, and it does have vertical hinging. Torso cut is hidden under the bottom edge of that armor and the top of the belt. But because of where it is, you really don't get any ab crunch. You get a small amount of tilt and a very tight rotation. Hip joints coming out that far, coming forward 90, coming back a little bit. You do have a thigh cut for rotation. I hate to focus on this damn camera. You have a single jointed knee that is hidden behind the knee armor. And that's also where you get your rotation. There is no boot cut on this figure. They've hidden it in part of the knee. Foot itself does not rotate. It does hinge. Nope, actually it doesn't hinge back because of this strap mold. And it doesn't hinge forward because of the armor. But it does have the forward-facing rocker. So the helmet actually does fit over the head of the figure. But why are you going to hide a face sculpt? So let's get her geared up and ready for placement on the shelf, shall we? She does have some shallow pegs, but it is deep enough to actually hold the figure onto the stand. Simply peg in the jetpack. I'm going to place the holster, the weapon inside the holster. And then see if I can make this happen. Come on, work with me. Here we go. Get her head shifted. And she is ready to go. So let's get her in place up on the shelf and hope the helmet doesn't fall off on the way. King T'Challa, I'd like you to meet Koska Reeves. And there you have it. Once again, I thank all of you for tuning in to another episode. Be sure to subscribe, like, share, comment, and I will catch you all next time.